happened with Murdo.
Yeah, good entertaining game. Colin Nish, great strike that from 30 yards. Craig Gordon again getting on top of the ball there, but just look, Nish weighed up the opportunities there and just had a good strike from that 30 yards. But Hearts again pushing forward into the Kilmarnock half. Mark de Vries causes a few problems with his height, but just laying the ball off to Scott Severn there. Again, a good strike from that distance, but no real power in the ball, an easy take. But Kelly, for me, in the second half really pushed forward. A wee bit unlucky that with Stevie Murray. They're just getting a shot, the ball over the top. And even from the corner kick there, after the deflection, we scramble the line here. How unlucky is that for Kilmarnock? You've got to say that everyone at the time, I'm sure, in Tynecastle felt Kelly with the side most likely to get forward and put the ball in the net. He's another chance. Canero get into the box here. Again, a good save from Craig Gordon. It's a worry for Hearts just now that they're just hanging on. Kelly in full flow just now. But up the other end, great free kick in there, and there's a super header. Drew Bordeaux just getting on to the end of it, and Phil Stamp, one of the influential midfield players in the afternoon. But here's Hearts again on the good period in the game. Near post cross, and Andy Kirk, not the tallest strikers in the world, but managed to somehow get between the two Kilmarnock defenders. Kev McKenna, love to know what he was doing up there. But good cross, flicked it in, no chance for the goalkeeper to even move there. Again, Kelly now, Hearts now, the tails are up, they're pushing forward. The ball just breaking kindly across the box. Phil Stamp, good strike, difficult ball to take. Game, set and match for Hearts. You just see a good fortune here for Hearts there. The shot was blocked off McKenna. And there's Phil Stamp smashing the ball into the net. But again, Kelly pushing forward like they had done for the full match there. They got a reward towards the end, just a good build up there. Gary McSwiggan getting across the striker there. As you see, it's a good run from McSwiggan there to come across here, just leave the angle open there. Picking his spot by Craig Gordon, smashing it into the roof of the net, and you just got to say it was no more than Kelly deserved. They played very well in the afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely right. 2-1 it finishes to Hearts, although it could conceivably have been 3-2 the other way. Let's hear from the two managers. Firstly, Jim Jeffries talking to Alison.
Jim, your side created a load of chances today. You must be hugely disappointed you didn't actually take something from this game.
Yeah, I think even Hearts will agree that Kilmarnock deserves something today. We've been playing well recently, and I think we played really well today. Got it down, past it. And the old cliche, if you don't take your chances, you know, you're going to pay for it, and that's exactly the story of the game. I think Hearts got probably 1.5 chances and got 2 goals. We had 2 gilt-edged chances, one in Boyd in the first half and then Canero right through. But I said to him, disappointed with the result in there, but not disappointed with the performance.
Yeah, you've been on a great run, a good winning run. You know, although you lost today, it's not all over. I mean, you get it back again. Your side played well.
Well, that's a third in the league, and if you look at the two teams today, Kilmarnock are not that. Maybe on the footballing side we were slightly better than them today, but you've got to take your chances, and if you don't, then you get punished. If you a wee bit of slackness, you know, Kirk's didn't stop the crossing when Kirk's got between the two defenders, but we had 2 better chances in that, and should have been in front. So we're disappointed not to come away with anything, but the performance was great. I'm sure our supporters would at least say we had a go, and we played well today and kept up a good form.
It's a good second half, Jim. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Yes, disappointed Jim Jeffries, understandably, but Craig Levein will be delighted that his Hearts side have finally ended their run of matches without a win. He too spoke to Alison.
Craig, well played today. Good result, back to winning ways.
Yeah, and that was the most important thing today. We've played reasonably well in recent weeks and haven't managed to pick up any points. So before the game, all we talked about was making sure we won the game. And after that, we would look back and analyse it and how we performed afterwards, but winning was most important.
I guess you might feel a bit for Kilmarnock because it's almost role reversal now. They played well and didn't get anything out of it at all today. Yeah,
but you know, luck's a strange thing, and we haven't had any for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and we get some today. I thought it was a fairly even match. Kilmarnock had spells where they did dominate, but so did we. And there are a couple of things that were significant. I think our goalkeeper made a couple of good saves at important times, which if we'd lost a goal at that time, we were lacking a little bit in confidence. If we'd lost a goal, it might have affected us. So, he had a good game today.
Stephen Presley went off in the first half. What's the latest with him?
Well, it's a recurrence of the same injury, unfortunately. He trained Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week and appeared to be 100%. He thought he was fine. But it just shows you training's not the same as playing games. So unfortunately he'll be out, I don't know for how long. And Mark de Vries also had a recurrence of his hamstring problem. We're hoping to get away with both, and sod's law, we don't get away with any.
And of course the big one next week, isn't it?
Well, they're all big ones, Alison. Well, we'll go to Ibrox next week, and it's always extremely difficult. The disappointing thing from my point of view is it looks unlikely that we'll have either Presley or De Vries in the team, and I think we already have both Webster and Maybury suspended. So there will be problems for us for that game, but we'll get by. We'll shuffle the pack again, and hopefully the outcome.
Well, good result today, well played.